your punches should come from the chin and back. Bing. It might not seem like enough space to get a powerful shot, but it's not true. All you need is that few inches. You don't have to come down south like people say back in the day, like, oh, you can't come down south. You just have to come. You want to protect your chin at all times. So this is just like, I invented this, just like someone holding the mitts for you. During COVID, I had no one holding the mitts. So I invented this, which is almost in production. It just took a little while. It's been a few years. I just had to get it in front of the right people that know, you know, striking, that this is not just something that stands there like a heavy bag. You need to hit it correctly with the correct form, or it won't spin right. It will just wobble. So if you don't hit it with the form and come back, you won't have the timing even to, like when you hit it, you won't have the timing to hit it when it comes back in the right spot, you know. You can do your jab, you can do whatever. Same as holding the mitts. Hook, hook, hook. Then you can do hook, 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 straight. All the punches you want. And then you can make up your own shit, you know. Like I've been doing this so long, and I have every other bag, sandbag, heavy bag, speed bag, like water bag. But this is the only one I gravitate towards. The other ones I can do for 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. This all day, because 2 hours later I'm like, because I'm trying to do different punches. You know, even the MMA guys, you could spinning elbows, you know. You could kick, you know. You could throw knees, you know, uppercuts. Plus you have something to hit, you know. You have someone's face, you could put anyone's face on there to give you a better workout. Someone you don't like, someone that's bullying you or bothered you in the past, instead of, you know, this has helped me out with my anger issues, you know. Once I got clean sober 13 years ago and stopped doing crime and selling drugs and doing drugs and running up crazy, you know, I ended up doing something I never thought I would do. I went and asked for help. I went and seen a doctor, you know, psych doctor, got on stuff, you know, for my anger issues and like my ADD, which is off the charts, you know. But now I use it for good. I use it, I invent things, you know. I set goals in my, you know, head that I want to achieve every day, instead of just wasting away like I was. You know, I wasn't living. I was just there, taking up space, you know. Never thought I'd even be here now, you know. It took me 40 years to grow up, I mean. But here I am, and I know it's a little too much info, but so this thing, if you don't hit it, it's called train right, because you gotta hit it right. So you hit it, if you're dead center, you know, that's why I put the circles, it will spin right, you know. But if it don't, if it wobbles, you know, you gotta tighten your shit up, you know, and start throwing, or if you miss when it comes around, you know, and you miss it, so you count 3 times, bing, 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 bing. I got it down pat because I know exactly when it's coming. But this is my 4th prototype. It looks a little rough right now because, you know, you have to have it evenly balanced. It took me a while to get it where I could hit it for months and months and months every day and not break, you know. So now that it's done, I could make it look nice, for presentable to sell, you know. And we have me and my buddy Tony, we have manufacturer, you know, and he's not a manufacturer yet. We have an engineer, and he agreed that this is a good project for him to come in with us and make it nice. Find a way we could get a nice mold and make it look pretty, so we could get it out there to people, because it won't be that expensive. Like most things out there that are decent are up between 500 and 1,000, you know, and they still don't really teach you. You just gotta hit it, you know. But this, I want it to be $100 on the, you know, so the person like I was like poor, no money, like need something like, you know, and this will help kids. You know, you don't want to hit a real person, you know, and get in trouble unless you're in the ring. You know, when I found out when I was younger, 12 years old, and started boxing, that I could punch people in the face and not get arrested, you know, I started doing boxing, and I loved it. But you can't do something full time when you're out there hustling at 13, 14, trying to get money to eat and live and put clothes on your back. You know, I didn't, you know, I did a lot of time for stupid things I did, and I wasted all that time not being with my children and, you know, just getting in trouble, fights in school, getting kicked out all the time, you know. And when I get upset and I have an argument now, like I could come down here for an hour or two, bang, 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 and I feel so good, your body feels good. You know, you let out all that aggression. I'm telling you, I know that this can be big, and I want it to get out there so people can have something they can afford and learn. It's not for beginners or for professionals. It's everything in between. Because listen, I'm a boxer, and it took me a while. I've been doing this forever, training people, studying the art of boxing. Trust me. And this thing is so, you know, helpful in my striking, my teaching, my son how to, because he was all about the power. He wanted to just be power. But if you can't hit the button, you can hit somebody if they're like, if you're blocking their chin, you can hit their arm, their head. I mean, there's only a few places you could take someone out. And it's the chin, here. The temple might, you know, you lose some equilibrium, but the liver will shut you down. But you have to be able to get that spot. So this teaches you timing and precision, you know. Forget the power, it will come. Because look, if you're just, I told you, you don't need to come down shelf. Like you do that circle, come back. But throw it like, just throw it like you're not even trying. Once you get that down. So you get hit. See that? It's only just a circle from here. And if you go any further down than right here, you're not going to catch it. See, I try to spin it 4 times and try to catch it, so you could learn get your timing and quickness. And then, see, from here. So, but see, I didn't hit it on the button, so. Because I was trying to look, I'm not trying to look at the camera and hit it. But if you don't have a tight form, see, you're not going to be able to catch it when it comes around. See? Because if you step back and you're way out here, I'll do southpaw because I train both ways. I learned that when I broke my hand during a fight. And I had to use the other, I had to switch. So you take 3 times. So see if you hit it. I mean, it wobbles a little, but you'll hit it. You'll start getting it where it just spins. You know? See? That spins like that once you get it. So I gotta be throwing a combination. Then you switch, you could throw jabs to there, like low, those would be like, because it's kind of low right now. like I had it low to teach like the kids not as high as I would fight somebody, you know. So you just use your face for your jab if you want, but then you can throw the combination. When it comes here, you can do jab, straight right, hook, just like if they're holding the mitts. Boom, boom. But if you hit it right, see, it will spin. So it's like a body jab. But if you're too far away and you're not tight, you can't hit it. If you want to like practice like a checkbook and get back a little, you know, you can still hit it if you want. But then you got to be there when it comes back. So your most important punches, jab is the first. It doesn't have to be like real hard, but you want to give it some snap to. That's to stun them so you can come with your power hand. So it's from your chin and you come right back. Jab, straight right, and then you can throw a hook. So the first 3 punches I learned and throw hundreds and hundreds of them, you know. So it just becomes natural. Bing, bing, hook, hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. So jab, jab. You can do double jab, 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 jab. But you want that jab to count. So you use your upper body and your hips too, but your upper body, because you want that twist to get the power. You know, that power from you want to twist like you're dying on a cigarette or a bug killing a bug, and you want to come back, throw the jab, boom, boom, hook, come back to your chin. Everything comes back. You know, even if you're orthodox, you can put this up here because he can't come around and hit you. So you want to throw that jab so you can, but still tuck your chin. You know, so your shoulder is helping your chin, but keep your elbows in. Protect that body, because a lot of people can take those shots to the face. Some can even take them to the chin. So then you want to go to the body. And if they're blocking up here, once you start hitting the body, their hands are going to go down to protect, because you know it's hurting. And then you got the head open, bang, bang. You know, so it's your basic jab, straight right. So your power straight. Because if you're throwing a hook, it's easy for someone to block that. But if you're coming down the middle, those are most important, straight punches. And then if you